Hi, it's Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about gray hair and getting older. And I need to take Roxy for a walk this morning, so you'll be coming with me on the walk. So excuse the bouncing of the phone. And hey, Roxy, are you going to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Yes. We're going to go for a walk. She may try to pull me while we're on the walk, so excuse me if we the camera goes sideways or something like that. All right, so here we go, and there's actually a wood chipper out there right now, so I'm gonna pause here and I shall return in a second. All right, we're back. You can still hear the wood chipper in the background. Apologize. Yeah, I would have to pick a day where they're cutting down a tree in our neighborhood. All right, how you doing there, Roxy? She's cruising. She'll start looking for food any minute now. Or a place to do her thing. Sniffing, sniffing, sniffing. All right, so let's talk about going gray and old age. Wow, is this a fun topic? No, not really. So if you're deciding to go gray and you're on the fence, one thing that could be a determining factor is the fact that you may be going through menopause, which, unfortunately you start to turn gray when you are going through the change or before the change. And going through the change of life doesn't really lend itself to you feeling your best about yourself, right? You start to put on excess weight maybe, and you are a little bit more fatigued or tired than you were before, and you have your skin starts to change. You may start to experience dry skin, and your hair's not as thick as it used to be, and generally you start to feel like, oh my God, I'm getting older, right? So that feeling combined with the thought of going gray does not really go together. So unfortunately, this is the time that you would be deciding whether you want to go gray or not. Gee, do I want to look older? I already feel older. Do I really want to look older? And so that may skew your decision. So, so you need to decide for yourself, of course. You could ask your friends, gee, what would I look like with gray hair? And they're probably going to say, oh my God, gray hair is so aging and it washes you out, and all of these things you get. I had a hairdresser, not my sister, tell me, oh, you're going to look so old. And I was like, really? How do you know that, Um, I always believe that you're as old as you feel, and which is why I brought up the menopause thing, because if you're feeling like crap, you're not going to be too into how you look. Now that could work as a plus point for you, and you may just not care, and you may go, okay, I'm just going to go gray. I don't care, because I'm just tired of coloring and I'm tired of the fuss, and I am old enough, I've gained enough experience and confidence in my life that I don't really care what people think, and in that case it will work really well for you. Okay, gonna pick up. Did you go number 2, baby? Gonna pick up the dew. Get this bag. So in that case, then it works in your favor, and it doesn't really matter. My doggy bag thing is not functioning properly here. In that case, it works in your favor, and it's just something that you want to, you don't care either way. So that's good. But if you have worried about, if you've worried about it, like, oh my gosh, it's going to make me look older and all of that, and it may, It may. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. It could do that. It could make you feel like, oh my God, I'm so old, I can't, you know, I don't like it. And it's happened to a friend of mine. She tried it. I think she got like 5 months in and just said, no, this isn't going to work for me. And you know what? I actually agreed with her. I said, yeah, I don't think so. So she colored her hair back. She actually colored it before we got to talk, and I think that she looked really good, you know, better. I was like, oh wow, you're back. You look great. She actually looked younger, and so in that case, that's better for her. So you kind of have to, you know, decide whether it's something you're going to want to do. And I have other videos on that if you follow me on my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I have other videos on try to sneak a peek at what you would look like with the gray hair. And you could borrow that, not borrow, but buy some of that white spray that they sell at Sally Beauty Supply and spray it on, or just spray gray or whatever they have there on your bangs or around your face, and see how that around your hairline, and see if that's going to work for you, if that's something that you're going to like to do or something. And then shoot a selfie, take a shot of yourself, or have someone take a shot of you with your phone, and then take a look at it and take you know, that gives you some perspectives at what you're going to look like with gray hair, and you get to take it for a test run before you commit. So that is an option for you, and since it's like a $5 option, I would definitely check it out. You could buy a wig, but wigs are really expensive. If you do have a local wig shop that is willing to let you try on wigs at no charge or whatever, you can definitely try that. But most wig shops want you to pay a fee, or they want you to buy something, and it's not real. You know, if I was a shop owner, I don't think I would want people coming in just trying on stuff just to try on stuff. Yeah, I would feel like I'm kind of taking up their time and everything. So I think spraying your hair with some kind of temporary colored spray is probably the best. It washes right out in one washing, and it'll serve its purposes for you. So that's my tip for that. And then the getting older part. Getting older, and you're not feeling so good, and I mean, you know, just like you're not feeling very pretty. Just know that you can have gray hair and be beautiful. You can be gorgeous, you can be stunning, you can stand out, and don't let anybody tell you different, because really, our society has certain rules, you might say, or things that people go by. I don't follow any of those. You know, when I got married, and it wasn't my first marriage, I bought a white dress. And a friend said to me, but haven't you been married before? You can't wear white. And I went, like hell I can't. I'm as pure as the driven snow. No. I was just feeling like, you know, why not? Why? Well, I mean, not that a ivory dress wouldn't have been just as pretty, but you know, I'm a bride. I want to wear white. So what? You know, those kind of rules are, you know, I think rules are there to protect us. They're there to keep us safe. They're there to guide us. They're there to self-discipline us. But when rules get into the realm of choices and personal choices, that would not affect anything like that, for example, then they're just stupid. They're just somebody made it up. It's some arbitrary rule per the definition of arbitrary. It's some arbitrary rule that somebody just decided upon. All right, so um, there was somebody else walking their dog there. Oh, Roxy, don't eat that. What are you eating now? What did you get? She's always eating stuff. It's crazy. Okay, so anyway, yeah, they're just so if it's a complete and total arbitrary, um, um, and gray hair is another one of those stupid arbitraries. It is, if you're gray hair, you're old. Whatever. There are people who are like 30 years old. Hey there, pup. Who go gray, so, and that person's not old, so there goes that arbitrary, that just was busted, right? So you have I had a girlfriend in high school, she started to go gray just on one strip on the side of her hair, just like one of those streaks, and she was 17. Okay, so was she old? No. Okay, so there goes that one. Just throw that one out the window completely and do what you will. And then, yeah, and then check it out and see what works best for you. Ultimately, you're in charge and you decide. And there you go. So, anyway, thank you so much for following me on my channel. And we will. Hopefully, I'd like to interview some women with gray hair. That would be nice. I have a few friends who just have stunningly gorgeous gray hair, and I'd love to interview them and see what they have to say and give you a different perspective. It's interesting, people's perspectives. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. Click subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.